Hi, my name is Jermaine Williams. I'm a boxer for the Fitzroy Lodge Amateur Boxing Club. I work at the Boxing Academy in Hackney. It's working with young people that is on the verge of permanently exclusion. Work with them GCSE years 14 to 16. First time in the competition. It's going really well so far. Won my first fight by second round stoppage. So looking to just box well really, just win it, go all the way. So all the way for Fitzroy Lodge. Thank you.
My name is Hameed Siddiqui from Delute Boxing Club in Northern Gate. I'm 27 years old. Basically, I'm boxing in ABA Championships London finals. Boxed before, didn't have good results, but this time I'm looking forward to it, and I want to take the title, London title, and then go further.
Hameed Siddiqui. And the bout is sponsored by Ivor. In the blue corner, Siddiqui. In the red corner, Williams. 3 rounds, 3 minutes each round.
So welcome back to Fairfield Halls here in Croydon. 4 champions already decided here this afternoon. The London finals of the ABA National Tournament. We now move to middleweight, 75 kilos. This one between Jermaine Williams of Fitzroy Lodge and Daz Siddiqui from Dale Youth Boxing Club. So the bell sounds for round number 1. Jermaine Williams from Fitzroy Lodge, one of 4 fighters that have made the final out of the illustrious club this afternoon. He's a natural puncher, as was another man who boxed out of the lodge, young David Hay, who rumoured to be making a comeback this year. Says he's going to be targeting the WBC route. Of course, that means one Deontay Wilder. What a showdown that has the potential to be. But even with the illustrious history and the career that David Hay has had, never won the ABAs. That shows you just the talent that runs through the amateur ranks in the UK. Williams moving forward with that long, rangy jab. Siddiqui trying to lock him up. Really, it's quite a height discrepancy between the two men. So Daz Siddiqui, the Dale Youth man, looking to get on the inside. At the moment, he's being held at range by that long jab of Jermaine Williams. Nice left hook, clubbing left hook it was from Williams. Just rocked Siddiqui briefly onto the ropes, but he's worn it well. Long looping right hand rather from Daz Siddiqui, just fell short over the jab of Williams, who rocks and rolls his head and throws a right of his own. Firm instructions from the referee given at the beginning and emphasised there to try and minimise holding between these two. Siddiqui doing a lot of spoiling at the moment. Rather telegraph those hooks from Williams. Just planting the feet a little bit early. See the St George's cross on the back of trunks of Daz Siddiqui. Boxing out of Dale Youth. Can't help but think of St George Groves. Box out of the same club. And that incredible double fight with Carl Froch. Finishing at an emphatic style at Wembley Stadium last year. A big knockout in the 9th round. Sadly went the wrong way for George Groves after such early promise in the first fight. I'm sure he'll go on to secure a world title at some point this year or next. And really does set up some exciting prospects for the super middleweight division. Not just globally, but on a domestic scale as well. But early in round 1, it was close between these two men. Aggressive start by Williams, planting his feet and throwing hard early. Hameed Siddiqui just trying to smother his man and get on the inside. A more difficult round to score for the judges. As we move into round number 2. It's Williams again, he just throws the backhand off the jab. Nice left hook off the back of it. Didn't seem to trouble Siddiqui. The referee warning Williams for holding there, but seemed 6 of one and half a dozen of the other from where we're sitting. If either fighter, breaking will certainly suit Williams. He'll be looking to keep this one at range. He jabs to the body. You just see him moving around the outside of the ring and constantly looking for space and looking for room to work. Siddiqui, on the other hand, happy to come in and smother and spoil, as he's doing now. Again, Williams just given very little room to work and to move. Siddiqui staying on him. And Williams trying to fight it out on the inside. A few chopping right hands to the body. Referee warning Jermaine Williams for heads coming together, but it seems slightly strange from where we're sitting. It's Hameed Siddiqui is the one walking forward. Williams is on the back foot. It's hard to see how you could blame one man and not blame the other for the heads coming together. And nonetheless, Siddiqui continues to walk forwards. Williams lunges in with the right hand. Really difficult stuff to score for the judges, this. Lots of inside work, lots of smothered punches. No man particularly been hurt at any stage. You'd have to say it's down to who's dictating the pace of the fight. And at the moment, Hameed Siddiqui seems to be doing that. Close round, very close round indeed. You see there, every time Williams tries to unload shots, Siddiqui walking forward and smothering them, not giving him any space at all to work, and that's been the theme of the fight so far. Williams got to move his feet better in order to give himself that space, but you have to give credit where credit's due. His opposite man has not made it easy for him at any stage of this fight so far. And you see the heads coming together as Siddiqui marauding forward, as he did on several occasions. But it was Williams who, midway through the second round, was given a, not a warning, but just a brief mention from the referee as to the coming together of heads. So just wonder whether or not that will be a recurrence in this third and final round. Hameed Siddiqui from Dale Youth in all white with the St George's Cross on his shorts. And Jermaine Williams from Fitzroy Lodge in the white vest, black trunks and the red gloves. Final instructions from the referee. Williams again leaping in. Those long jabs and right hands, but once again it's Siddiqui just muscling forward. And it's crude but effective work from the Dale youth man. Seems to have done his research and knows that at range could well be outboxed here. He's giving his opposite man absolutely no range whatsoever. It's better, cleaner work from Siddiqui at mid to short range, and once again the old pattern emerges, muscles his man back onto the ropes. Whether it's down to Williams not being allowed to find his rhythm, or whether he's just not boxing to his full potential, he's really struggled to find a decent flow as this fight's progressed. Again there, Williams trying to signal to the referee that it's not him holding, he's just putting his arms out to the sides, make it clear for both the referee and to the judges who is clinching on the inside as Siddiqui marches forward again. The white vest that was so clean at the beginning is now a light shade of pink. Now this is interesting. The referee deducted a point from Jermaine Williams for coming together of heads, but that does seem bizarre because it's not him who's walking forwards, it's Daz Siddiqui. For me, the reason the heads are coming together is because the shorter man is marching forward, as he is now, pushing his head into the brow and the forehead of Jermaine Williams. So very, very interesting decision from the referee. And will that prove costly for Jermaine Williams if this goes to a decision? No, Fitzroy Lodge man just showing his disdain there. Doesn't look particularly happy about that one, but he's got to try and keep his head and box here. Still a minute or so to go in this third and final round. Nice jab from Williams. And a right hand, better from the Fitzroy Lodge man. He's pressed up into the corner again by Siddiqui. Williams just inching back and trying to draw his man onto shots, but then him being impatient, steps forward. Momentary gasp in the crowd as they thought the referee was going to stop Siddiqui for a cut sustained during that clash of heads, but he's let the fight go on. The two men are now throwing everything in the kitchen sink at each other. A big hug in the centre of the ring. Mutual respect for both men.
This bout was sponsored by Hiver, and the presentations are to be made by Mike Taylor from Hiver.
That was a better third round from Jermaine Williams, but that point deduction could prove very costly indeed. I don't know if we've got footage of the coming together of heads, but every time it seemed that Siddiqui was the one leaping in and being the shorter man, his head coming into contact with Williams rather than vice versa. You can just see it a little bit there. It was Williams who has deducted the point, and we'll find out in just a few moments' time whether that's cost the man from Fitzroy Lodge.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Your appreciation, please, for both boxers. And the result of bout number 5 by a split decision. The winner and the Power Day London Elite Champion at under 75 kilos for 2015 in the England Boxing Elite Championships of 2015. In the blue corner, Siddiqui. And your appreciation, please, for Jermaine Williams in the red corner.
Well, the head clash and the point deduction proved costly for Jermaine Williams, and from where we were sitting, it was a controversial decision. And Daz Siddiqui is the ABA London champion, and he'll be speaking to Charlie Webster in just a moment.
Trying to get hold of you is a bit of a nightmare. You're trying to get away from me in this side of the ring. We can see it. I know you've got to sort your cut out, but I just want to know how much that meant to you, because as soon as you won, you dropped straight to the canvas and kissed it.
Yeah, it just meant a lot to me, to be honest. I've trained hard, we trained hard for it. First of all, I would like to thank the Lord for giving me this experience, and second, my trainer, Mick Delaney, Peter Carson, and RIP, Ernie Harrison, he's not here. But yeah, thanks for all hard work, dedication we put through in the gym. So I can't be more happy to win the London champion.
Well, congratulations. I want to talk through that fight just a little bit, because it was a real clash of styles. You've got to cut on your nose, you've got to cut just by the eyebrow as well. Did your game plan work, because you were pushing and crowding Jermaine?
Yeah, I heard about him. He's a quite tall, lanky boxer. So I thought I'm going to bring the fight to him so he can get rid of me while staying away from me and then jab him. But I just put the fight on him. He was training with one shot. I was training with a couple of shots. So I literally want to win the fight. I just want to win the fight. I know he's a tall, strong guy, but with all respect, I'm the winner, I'm the champion.
You certainly are. Yeah. And what are you going to work on from now? You've got about 4 weeks now, moving on.
Yeah, watch back on my fights, trying to work on a lot of jab works and all that. I know it's a scrappy fight, I admit it, but at the end of the day, I wanted to win. So that was the win I wanted.
Did you agree that it was Jermaine that should have got docked, or do you think maybe it was you? You said it was a scrappy fight, and you kept going down with your head a few times.
It was a close fight. I'm not going to say, oh, I wanted this, that. It could have gone either way, but I think I deserved it. As I came hard week ahead. I had about 4 fights in 4 days, 5 days, sorry. And I mean, I deserved it. I put the hard work there. I made him box. Otherwise, he would stay on his back feet all day. So.
I'm really conscious that you need to go and get yourself cleaned up, but I do want to ask you one more question. You said that you've boxed all week. A few of the boxers have. This is their 4th bout in the week. How do you prepare for that endurance?
Oh, it's mentally, physically. You've got to put yourself through that, and you get ready, basically. It's just the fight. You train so hard in the gym that you prepare for anything. I mean, I used to have 2 bouts in one night, last ABAs and stuff, so this is nothing compared to it.
Right, well, congratulations. Go and get yourself cleaned up, and well done. We look forward to seeing more of you.
I love you all, and thanks for supporting. Love you.
Oh, I think we love you too. Well, join us for more action. We've had some fantastic bouts so far. The atmosphere is brilliant down here. We'll see you after the break.